Hey yo, Set the Bar Entertainment, Heatwave 2. We out here live, New Westminster, Bully Studios. If y'all are rocking with us right now, make some noise. I'm your host, Red Shirt Mike. Shout out to our sponsors, Easy Extractor, Dad Daddy Concentrates, and Loyal Entertainment. We're gonna hop right into this. Battler on my left, making his return to Vancouver.
What's up? Love to be here. Name's Rupert Common. Shoutouts Emotions, one of the original MC hosts for Metro Vancouver.
Yes, sir.
With a personal boombox. Et j'ai un gros shout-out pour mes amis à Montréal, MT Aliens. Remember, Wu-Tang is for the children.
Common. Battler to my right, tell him who you are.
My name is Koleslaw!
I hear this man is from the land of the fleur-de-lis. By the time I say my piece, it's gonna be the fleur-de-lis. People say I'm 6'6" so much it's like I got the mark of the beast. You're gonna be running for your life by the time you return to the east. Shout out to my friends, my family. Let me shout out my inventor.
Pull it down. Let's go.
Shout out to my friends, my family, unnamed person in Mesopotamia, inventor of the wheel. Please contact me. I want to talk to you about patents and maybe getting on Shark Tank. Thank you.
Mesopotamia.
Koleslaw won the coin toss. It is round one. Rupert Common. Let's go.
Disclaimer. I will not ridicule her body or assume she'd have head game. I'm not caustic. I won't denigrate women in the sex trade. This will be a real battle, an exchange. It's my skills against her skills. Two minds in a mesh cage in an ultimate fight to see who has the best pen game. I know Koleslaw's a cis woman, the gender and sex same. But when you use Koleslaw after this battle, you'll be using a dead name.
Okay.
She's on a rampage. Who's gonna stand in her damn way? Had to call up Rube from back in the day, even though he's staying out east? Just a battle rap? Tabernacle! You wanna awaken the beast? Think I'm fearful of this nascent MC who doesn't get the foundations of rap, so she basically speaks? Koleslaw, you know when they say talk to him in the middle of your round, they don't mean stop rapping and talk at the crowd. This ain't a TED Talk. Stop bringing that Brené Brown, that eat, pray, love vibe, keep it away. I'm a spider in the ring, I love to eat my prey. I know you got a lot to say about rights and sexism, but you're missing some insight, borderline white feminism. Like, are you even a leftist? You battled Rap Original and projected that the scene was sexist when he's an indigenous man in a system that's white supremacist? Like, for real.
What?
Yo. And you body shamed him. Like, that goes against your entire premise, and unless you think weight and worth are connected, is it the same for the women you go against or just the men you contest with? See, the double standard's totally obvious. You're not positive about bodies, but I'm gonna catch a body, I'm positive. They thought I was nerdcore? This next gen on a whole new level of dork. Koleslaw makes Chiva look like an OG from New York. But it ain't hard to tell who has the pen or the sword. Since my genesis, I've severed MCs with my sentences, so when I'm done cutting Emily up, you'll have a new definition for intersectional feminist.
That's crazy.
For real, Em. A lot of your puns are just bad jokes. Played out wordplay, but you think you rap dope. Then I saw your dad at the battle, and it all made sense. I was like, damn, bro, her pops is her ghostwriter. Those really are dad jokes. My dad's an English teacher. He recites poetry as quotes. Chaucer, Keats, William Blake, and he's done it since I was of literate age. That's why my skill is my fate. Your dad is a doctor. He writes prescriptions, pills on a page, medical bills. My dad's a letter writer. He uses literal quills to pen calligraphy. So even if I don't inherit his will, what he passed down to me is in my blood. The lineage real, ill delivery. I pray to my pen. Let the ink deliver me. I employ literary tools figuratively. I disembowel this MC with my foul vowel artillery. Yeah. Thou thinkest thy rhymes can continue thine killing spree? Forsooth, young maiden, thou art not as ill as me. So, get back to the scullery and cease this skull fuckery. Exeunt common, enter Koleslaw, lady rapper of the court.
Koleslaw, let's go!
So let me get this right, Mike. He's a pro-choice, pro-Palestine, pro-labor progressive. Likes his trends transgressive, likes men wearing dresses, thinks living with less is what real success is. He's got social justice on his mind and tofu on his plate. I'm confused. Is this a rap battle or a blind date? Because he could be the hammer to my sickle, the Lenin to my marks, till someone...
Let's go!
He could be the hammer to my sickle, the Lenin to my marks, till someone puts up a wall and the union falls apart. Because if he's hitting on me, I'm hitting him back. He's close to 40, love like tennis. This isn't a match. Plus, he looks a little like an English teacher who's a quasi-creeper. A little, aye, there's the rub. A little, ooh, my feet hurt. Super wide smile, eyes sketchy as a pencil, rubbing on your shoulders like you've got great potential.
Let's go!
I know it's tangential, but take a spin on my axis. We're both left-leaning, but if we were to graph this, it'd be easy to explain why I got the better praxis. Cause I wear my pronouns on a gold-plated lanyard. I brew kombucha. I brew kombucha in a basement in my backyard. But the stuff at the bottom is vaporized, pasteurized before it can metastasize. I pick it cleaner than a vulture, cause I cancel every culture. I got a Rolodex of identities that I can keep at the ready. I can name and explain them like I'm a guide at the Getty. I'm a white woman with a mostly neurotypical brain, a cisgendered settler, able-bodied, no cane. I also identify as better than you. I also identify as better than you, so this month amongst the drag, you better be my ally and wave the white flag. Look, I don't eat meat when I chow down, but I can still flip shit round like a sow cow. Bitches are impressed, take a bow. Wow, you got a government advisory to bow out, or you're gonna end up on your knees about to bow down. Look, I don't eat meat when I chow down, but I can still flip shit round like a sow cow. Bitches are impressed, take a bow. Wow, you got a government advisory to bow out, or you're gonna end up on your knees about to bow down. Belly to the ground like a dash hound. Cause I'm proactive, active listening. I'm working on my discipline. I whistle while I'm working, and I'm working like I'm on Ritalin. I've been staying up late studying greats. I can write a dissertation on disses like I gotta make the grade. Calico v Big K, Arcane v Pat's Day. Cite my name, MLA, like it's case law. Getting versed on these verses like it's case law.
Let's go!
Crazy. And then G-Show hits me up one night like, you got a new fan. Oh, color me rattled. On one of my battles, Commons left a comment with a timestamp. Wow, at 8 minutes is too good. Huh. Roop said 8? Guess that I cooked. What rhyme did he notice that earned me my flowers? The ones that I spent revising and rewriting for hours, or was it one of those that hit you at a meteoric pace after you spent the whole night simply staring into space? What line has the vulnerable Rupert noted? I clicked on the link so stoked in. It was a dumb, accidental double entendre I made about pegging my opponent. be a die-hard feminist. I guess that talk was all for show. Ellen DeGeneres, you're a dirty degenerate. Sexuality's irrelevant. Forget about your head. My mind wants your reverence. But if that's what you really want, you're gonna have to wait, because right now there's a line and you're behind Billy Shakes.
Round 2, Rupert Commons. Let's go.
He's fighting.
You identify as better than me? Sorry to be blunt, bro, but you can never be better than me wearing blunt stones. Fuck, bro.
Get some Nikes.
Rhythm. I hate blunt stones. Yo. Rhythm and poetry. That's the acronym rap is known to be. But you fall short. You simply don't complete. Supposedly, you're of the caliber to spit over me. But my stories are composed like Ovid's odes and Homeric odes. They've flown over frozen seas, punchlines written like Odin Ghost wrote for me.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Your style... Yeah. Myself. Your style lacks influence. It's inconsequential. It's like you don't love hip-hop or just listen to metal that isn't on tempo. You have great content, but we all need a vehicle, so it's kind of like the musicianship you're missing is essential. Koleslaw thinks that she's special. That's why she's within my reach. But what's a synonym for unique if there's no rhythm within your speech? I swear to all the gods in the pantheon of Greeks, she's never heard an album predating 2003. So, because I'm such a generous MC, I'll lend this Generation Z some millennial CDs. Some millennial CDs. Here's Nas, he's a veteran OG. Okay. And Mos Def, aka Yasin Bey, he's the best ever to me. Hey, isn't she lucky to get this education for free? No, there are 0 Gen X artists in the selection she seeks. Boom bap to her is just an onomatopoeia. She can't tell Lisa Left Eye Lopez from Aaliyah. Can you imagine Koleslaw with some Erykah Badu on? You probably pump Taylor Swift to get your groove on. Admit it! Billie Eilish is your icon. You're like, she's so stylish, girl, right on. You need a masterclass from Thesaurus, a history course on Diasporus, and a field trip to a hip-hop show so you can listen to verses and practice a chorus. Listen to me. If you want to rep for women in hip-hop, listen to some women from hip-hop history. You know how weird it looks when asked for your top 3 and you say Ellipsis and George Watsky? Who's next on your list? I hope that it's not me. If real recognize real, I must have amnesia. You're trying to take on a king and don't know Queen Latifah? She's a warrior princess, guys. That's cool. I'm not scared of Xena. I'm not xenophobic. Rupert, he's heroic. In solitude, I eat alone, I read a codex. I am not goated, but a known rex. That's Latin for king, call it a root flex. Etymology, trace my cosmology to the old text. King of the dot or king of my dome? Because in my cortex, I write lore best. Omnipotent God, float above the crowd and enter each individual's thoughts. Suddenly, I'm in the POV of Emily Koleslaw, and it goes, whoa, Rupert's really going off. Shit. That Billie Eilish line is so good. I need a flip. What rhymes with Tash Sultana? Quick, I know. Plaid pajamas, sick. Switch. Suddenly it's Red Shirt Mike's mind I am inside. Frick. I'm petite. Would Rupert stop rapping about Greek mythology and spill some goddamn tea? Doesn't he know we're less about the battles now and more about the beef? Flash, switch back. In an instant it's me, Rupert Common, with the rhythm and the poetry. I really do this, Koleslaw. You think it's an act? Your style? I got an acronym for that. CAP. Cringy ass poetry. You don't spit bars, you cap! So, if it's a live stream, put a blue hat up in the chat. If it's a mirror match, this mirror's getting smashed. I'm angry now.
Round 2, Koleslaw. Let's go. Fight back. Wow.
That was worth $35.
Holy crap. Yo, thanks for this gift, man. I can tell that you meant it. I've never had a millennial relic.
Ouch.
Well, I'll let you know I'm Gen Z, so you're gonna need to send this to me like in an MP3, okay?
I can't actually give them to you. There,
Okay. Now, normally I'm a pacifist, environmental activist. I'm chronically compassionate, a kumbaya-ing advocate. Kick the dicks from politics and private jets from the sky. But something about commons make my fists want to fly. Hands coming out of nowhere like it's early AI.
Let's go! Let's go!
Crazy!
I'll show up nice to the party like thanks for inviting me, then I'll knock you out flat like a dose of quetiapine. While you're coming to, I'm going through your canned goods like lima beans. Take enough for a stew while I'm perusing your diary. I'm a menace, and I'm really mean naturally. You thought that I was... I am really mean naturally! You thought that I was sweet, huh? Well, now you got a cavity. I'll reduce you to a blob. All your friends too, ditto. I will haunt your homes and halls like a North American house hippo.
That's a millennial.
Trying to relate to you. He has some songs on Spotify. You should check them out. He's yet to land a hit. But please don't call it quits. You look a couple bad acid trips from Weird Al Yankovic. We have radical artists and the songs that they've written, like Link fighting again and they are fighting the system. You're the little blue fairy following at a distance, drops an EP and is like, hey, listen. You know, Rupert, for someone who talks a lot about stunning people, you really are the data of nada. You are all prose, no plot. I thought you'd be fresher the way you got zip locked. I'm his spiritual successor, Mike. Get lost.
Hey!
He couldn't inspire sweet Fanny Adams to do her diddly squats. Wow. He's got some succinct quips in his scripts, but the ratio is chips to air. His stuff has so much fluff that he could build a bear. Are you ready to hear my impression of Rupert Common?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Something about outer space. You're my son. Trips around the sun, do the sums, I'm next to none. I'm quick, check my splits like a zillion Zorros unzipping zip files, and they're in outer space. I can mix it I'm quick, check my splits like a zillion Zorros unzipping zip files, and they're in outer space. I can mix an elixir of wit so quick it could make Nixon do a flip that would Nix biles, and they're in outer space. Fast like Hussein, a pedagogical podiatrist teaching pirates to bootleg, and the pirates are in outer space. I like fast-paced assonance that captivates my audience. Throw in a reference or two about outer space, so the ruse isn't obvious. I'm not superhuman, I just got a lot of parts that are moving like Bruce Wayne. Trick you into thinking I'm sitting on gold when it's really just a goose egg. Rupert, look at my face. There is only room for one overly wordy, progressive, nerdy rapper in this place, and we are out of space.
Round 3, Rupert Common, let's go.
To prep for battles, Koleslaw puts post-it notes on her closet. If that isn't the most basic thing to do, I was totally lost. And she's like, IG story, another day at the office. Yeah, her angles smell like vanilla-scented candles she uses hearts to dot with. When she's writing, she plays music in the background, soft pop hits, and while she's making her way downtown to go off on topics, she's clutching her diary and hoping to meet her frog prince. Kiss my ass, Emily. No slipper is falling off. There is no Disney plot twist. If you think Caustic was the final boss on the gauntlet, you must be aware. You just stepped into a forest, you gotta pick between a grizzly or a man, and you're fucking scared. But my name's Rupert. Rupert, either way, you're stuck with a bear. No bear mace, though. It ain't 2017 Base Coast when Emily in a K-hole. I'm putting Slaw to sleep. She should have backed out like J. Cole. Hey, Cole. I close jaws with what I say, like coleslaw jars stay closed or go off on hot days, but I go off always, no holidays or staff pay. Every day holy, I put in work like Pat Stay. You should have stayed at home like a trap bay. Wait, switch the gender roles, let him cook. Apron on, stove on, it's a wrap saute. Have her on high heat, she'll be rock bottom in a bit. And like Timothy Chalamet in Dune, you can swallow what I spit. That's a world of spice. Call it a spice world. For a ginger, you lack spice, girl. Sketchy as hell, that's your whole style, Emily, let the veterans tell. You like comedy, I like sketches as well. So how about I skirt, then yeet, then yeet again, Pete Davidson, SNL. Yo, king of Staten Island, I'm the king of battle rhyming. When it comes to battles I'm in, what I mean is I win. Run it back, Staten Island, how about a Shaolin sword fight? If you came here to play chess, Emily, you made a gamble with your life. 36 chambers, you can get the bow staff or scythe. I morph from liquid to iron in a duel against your mic. You don't even get the illusions. You don't know the original samples. She's got her phone out trying to Shazam all my angles. I am the first guy she's ever battled who's not a total a-hole. How are you gonna bring the feminist rage when we share the same goals? I think I was even more offended than you when Caustic went AWOL, calling you the B word so many times I kept count using marks on my gray wall. What made it worse is you were wearing a dress. He had more whore lines than regular formed rhymes. I counted 4 score lines like the Gettysburg Address. I am so sorry you had to endure that misogynistic mess, go on an extra sexist flex. I'm even more sorry your dad witnessed it and didn't make a single detail stop. In the end, Caustic should have called your dad the female dog.
Let's go. That's a bitch. I just wanted to...
Like he didn't object in the least. I guess his paternal instinct to keep you out of harm's reach isn't as great as his love for free speech. Coleslaw is what happens when guys on Fiverr outsource graphic design work for flyers. Code word straight fire, and instead of putting time into actually creating style, they copy paste files and are like Greta Thunberg in 8 Mile. You are so cheesy, like a fake smile or a facsimile of me. Why'd you trace styles? If you're my doppelganger in this zone of rhyme, you're Naomi Wolf, I'm Naomi Klein. My flows corrode your spine, you're spineless. And if my soul resides where my eye is, that's a mirror in the place of my iris where my eyes is. So the way my pupil defines it is because you're a student, it's the reflection of your image in my eyes that defines it. Yo, and if you think we came here just to battle rhyme, you never heard me say free Palestine. I said, if you think we came here just to battle rhyme, you never heard me say free Palestine!
Round 3, Koleslaw, let's go.
Thank you for these gifts. These are some gifts from me. It's Reasons Why Rupert Common Sucks, Volumes 1, Volumes 2, and Volumes 3. Mike, let me get this straight. You set up this fight because we're so alike, right? So, as long as I stay focused on my current career, the person that I'm versing is just myself in 10 years. I'm a little confused. What's your intention? Is this a rap battle or an intervention?
That's fire.
Because comments, it's comical, really cute comments from commentators grouping us together. We're like we're a common denominator. I've commentated on our commonalities, but I'm calling it quits. Drawing a split, like the lines that divide in the comic strips. I don't quit. I got a 200-day Duolingo streak and counting, because I commit. I'm in their Diamond League Championship. That's common for slaw. You're everything but the ring. That's common law. I'm rare, dude. You're common. I'm Rudolph. You're common. You're mad when I'm common. You at me, no comment. I just stew and use my noodle like it's Ichiban ramen. Now everyone wants a piece of me. Tragedy of the commons. Happy birthday, by the way, to my favorite jaded millennial. May your Costco card be golden and all your plans be perennial. 36 7 candles on your cake. Wow, neat. Coincidentally, this next piece is about how he can't handle the heat. Cause this man used to live back in 2020 when life was heavy, burdened with the weight of the pandemic. But we were a ways out from Pfizer and even further from Ozempic. So Rupert just asks his doctor, like, Doc, what should I do? I got this passion for rapping that I want to pursue, but on the tapestry of battling, I sit on the fringe. I'm sticking to my values, they're calling it cringe. The doctor nodded their head and said, listen, you can carve out a living within these adverse conditions. You can stand with conviction when faced with others' opinions, or are you the type to surrender whenever you face a threat? And Rupert looked deep within, and he quit and moved to Quebec. Off in search of a better demand. Got a little sweet on Barry you come.
Hey.
Traded the SkyTrain for the Metro, Beaver Lake for Beaver Fountain, Montreal, the mountain range for Montreal, which is not a real mountain. I cannot stress this enough. To be a mountain, it must be 1,000 feet or even more. Your mountain clock's an at a measly 764. I walk that elevation every day to do my chores. I did that from the SkyTrain station to this venue's doors.
Dedication!
But it makes sense! Since you left the game to sit on the bleachers that you would settle at the participation trophy of topographical features. Very passionate about this.
Let's go.
Because on the coast, we know our valleys only lead into peaks. It is the rockiest of ridges that refine our techniques. And on the coast, we got some rappers spitting shitty opinions, but we're a culture that cultivates room for growth and forgiveness. And on the coast, we don't plateau with all this change in terrain. We got blue blood in our veins, so boy, get used to the rain. And on the coast, we reach the summit through a sheer force of will, and I'm the queen of the coast. You're just the king of the hill.